Was supposed to be a great battle between two of the great young quarterbacks in the NFL, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson. Well, one team showed up and played, and that was the one that ran the ball down the other's throat, Latavius Murray. Yeah, Latavius Murray scores from 13 yards out and was not touched going into the end zone. Great interior push by the Ravens O-line. And Justin Herbert was touched a lot. Here comes pressure. Yeah, this is bad by Eckler. They post 7 up in the front. Eckler peeks left. Right edge comes unblocked. Huge stop by the Ravens defense. Second quarter, Ravens up 7-0. Le'Veon Bell is still in the NFL. Follow Ricard, follow the tight end. This is a walk-in touchdown for Le'Veon Bell. That's his first touchdown with the Ravens. They're up 14-0. And then it's Herbert, and we got more problems. This is a great pick by Deshaun Elliott. He's just playing underneath Trail on that seam. Watch us get his eyes back and then really rip that ball away from Jared Cook. Great interception. So it feels, RC, like a total domination, but it's only 17-6 in the third quarter, and then Lamar to his big tight end, Mark Andrews.
Listen, Mark Andrews is his go-to guy, and if you're going to cover somebody in the red zone, that's who it would be. But look at this connection. Look at this chemistry. We've seen it all year. Then Rex down 24-6 in the third quarter. The Chargers go for it on their own 19. What do you think?
Yeah, no, it's horrendous, but you know what? It was worse in the first quarter when they went for it.
You know what, though?
At least
they always go for it,
They always go for it. We know what we're going to get, but they're going to start getting schooled.
Well, in this case, then they got smoked. This is Devontae Freeman, a 9-yard score, and the route was on. Baltimore wins it 34-6. Lamar Jackson has won more games than any quarterback in history before turning the age of 25. That was his 25th win yesterday. What stands out about this win most, Rex?
Imagine this, the Ravens defense, man. This is what we expected. They held this team. Look, this Charger offense is amazing.
Yeah,
Justin Herbert, incredible. Great weapons all over the place. They had 200 total yards. Like, this was a beat last name down. And that's exactly what the heck this was all about. They had a great game plan in there. They put pressure on the quarterback. And let's face it, this team, by the way, they couldn't wait for fourth down. They couldn't wait for fourth down.
Meaning for the Chargers to go.
Come on and go for it in your own, own territory. Right. And they made him pay twice in that game. And it was the same thing. They put their best player, Marlon Humphrey, on the X receiver. So you want to throw it to Mike Williams? All right, we're going to put Marlon Humphrey on him. All right, and by the way, he's going to be at the line of scrimmage, not off like some of these slappy defenses play. So to me, it's like a little different here in those situations. But
slappy defense.
It's the truth, man. You know it. But, man, this is the Baltimore Ravens we expected.
What did the Ravens say to the world yesterday with that performance?
Strap up. Buckle the chin strap.
That's real.
For me, it was the offensive line declaring to the rest of the conference, put your chin strap on. And this year has been a lot about Lamar, but watch the denting of the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. You want to see an offensive line that's been much maligned this year. Look at the push. Look at the double team pushes. They are taking defensive tackles and just pushing pushing those guys into linebackers. And again, this is an offensive line that has been talked about a lot. Look at these backs. They're making Le'Veon Bell and Devontae Freeman look like 2016 again. And that was something different. We have talked so much about Lamar Jackson. He's the most unique player in the NFL, in the world, and we've given him his flowers, as we should. But this offensive line, specifically interior-wise yesterday, was the difference of that football game.
I hope everyone saw that stat that Hembo popped up there. 152 of their 187 rushing yards came before contact. Wow. So the offensive line thoroughly dominating. What do we say about this team? How about the coaching job of John Harbaugh?
Listen, John Harbaugh is showing you that he understands football, right? Because week to week, this team is morphing. This is a lot of times what we used to give the New England Patriots. You look at last week, and Dan said it so many times, that this was not a 4-1 football team coming into this game, but Lamar Jackson was one of the best players in the league, and he was playing like an MVP. Well, yesterday, he didn't have to do that. It was the rest of the team. It was the run game that we expected coming into training camp. It was a defense that could step up and shut everybody down or anyone down. Yesterday was the performance that the Baltimore Ravens needed, because you know you have a quarterback that can elevate you when he needs to.
I think it's important to remind everybody at home the losses that this team has sustained.
15, 16 guys on IR.
You are not supposed to win in the NFL. You're supposed to lose a lot of games and then have an asterisk next to it when you say, okay, what happened? The Ravens are the Cowboys of last year when it comes to injuries. It's just for some reason, Harbaugh, Lamar Jackson have been absolutely incredible because the amount of injuries and the people they've lost. Yeah. Starting tailback, backup tailback, third string tailback, starting offensive wide receiver. Look at this.
Corner.
I mean, you're two starting corners, right? I mean,
and most of these guys, they haven't gotten back, and some of them they still are.
No, to me, supposed to win.
For that reason, after the month of August that they had, Harbaugh is the coach of the year, in my opinion. Obviously, he could get an argument from a few other places. All right, we have so much football to get to all day, but Rex says we got to do the baseball highlights. Here we go.
We got
Dodgers, Braves, Game 2. Max Scherzer doing the pitching for LA. Bottom 4, Braves down 2-0. Jock Peterson at the plate. Rex?
Gone. That's all you could say. Let's have got 475-foot shot right there by the former Dodger.
454 to be exact. Braves tied at 2. Bottom 8.
A lot of wind in the face.
Austin Riley.
Not gone, but it's close. Off the wall here. Riley's a clutch guy. This is going to be a double. Huge turn right here.
Braves tie the game at 4 as Ozzie Albies scores. That's well done. Bottom 9. Kenley Jansen on the mound, winning run at second with 2 out.
Oh, he'll close it out. Don't worry about it. You gotta feel this thing, Corey Seager. Golly.
Defense wins championship.
Rex always blames the
They
D.
should have blitzed.
Braves walk it off. In each of the first 2 games of the series, they're up 2-0 after the 5-4 win. All right, coming up, Cleveland. So hard to believeland how bad it's been. We'll tell you why the season may have all slipped away in one day yesterday. We're getting up with you.